What's up? What's up? What's up? Hope I don't get in trouble for that. Hey, how's everybody doing? I hope I have everybody joined in. As you can see, this is Jason Harris on the mic here, and I have my classmate, Cherie.
Hello, hello.
Represent BTO. Man, we are still on the road here. Thank you for people joining in. We're going to give people some time to join in real quick, even though that was the whole point of the countdown screen. So if you could, go ahead and share this on your timeline. Just hit that share button real quick. We can share this. Just trying to give people a couple of minutes to join in. How y'all doing? How y'all doing? Another Loveology discussion. This week we discussing the 5 love languages. 5 love languages. Let's get this party started. How many people got joined in? I don't see that many just yet, but guess what? They will join eventually. All right? So, I had a few things I want to share. So, first of all, what's up, Donna? Hey, hopefully everybody can hear me. I say that almost all the time, but I'm pretty sure you can hear me by now. Hey. Got Ashley at the house with the babies. We've been on this road. Dallas to Little Rock. Now I'm in Memphis. M-Town. Representing. This is where I graduated from. Graduated college. So, Cherie, you listen to the 5 Love Languages podcast. But before we get into that, I do want to represent real quick. As you can see, I like to always wear T-shirts that people have, ready to purchase and all that good stuff. So I just want to share with some people looking at this T-shirt saying, well, hey, what kind of T-shirt is that? So let me show you what kind of T-shirt this is. This is Marriage is Lit. Hey, Marriage is Lit T-shirt, and that's from king-gene.com. This is the website. That's king-gene.com, and you can shop right now. Actually, this is a exclusive of lunch right now. I'm doing an exclusive promo because it's actually not even lunch yet. It's a soft lunch. June the 21st will be the official lunch of this. Hey, Tabitha. Hey, Taylor. Hey, Tanisha. What's up? How y'all doing? But yeah, Marriage is Lit. You see, I got the black one. It's pretty dope with the Loveology hat. They got some other products as well. So you got to take your time to go through that website. Again, that's king-gene, GENE.com. All right. Cool. Let's get this going. So, hey, yeah, we here, Tab. We here representing.
Hey, Tab.
So, Cherie, you listen to the 5 love languages. First, I want to ask, what are your love languages? Words of affirmation is one of them?
No.
Okay.
No. Mine are quality time is number 1, and physical touch is number 2.
Why are you talking like you in a pageant? Like, yes, I want to cure world hunger and. Okay, so you said it again. I'm sorry.
Quality time.
Quality time
is number 1, and physical touch is number 2.
You know what? Do you agree that most, not trying to be sexist, but most women, quality time is their love, one of their love languages, one of their top?
Actually, no, I don't.
You don't believe that?
No.
Oh, okay.
I know several of my friends who are not.
Because I think most men, physical touch is one of their love languages. You don't think so?
No.
Really?
No, I don't.
That's wild. Okay. So talk to me. Why do you feel like, or why do you, I mean, obviously you took the test, right?
I did.
So what makes that so important to you?
Well, to understand your partner's love language is important because, as y'all stated in the podcast, people don't receive love the same way.
Correct.
And so just because you think that you are loving a person like you want to be loved, and that person is reciprocating what you're, how you feel, which is not always true. So I think that it's very important to understand what your partner's love language is, because that way you'll know how to truly love that person, and you'll get the most benefit doing the things that they actually appreciate, rather than doing the things that you think that they want, which typically is what you want from them, and, vice versa.
Exactly. And I mean, finding out your love language. What's up, Mark? Finding out your love language and most importantly, your significant other love language is like, man, so important. But even when you're like starting off on dating, because it just helps things flow a whole lot better. You know what I'm saying? It took me a while to figure out that quality time and look, I'm forgetting my wife's love language. Quality time and acts of service. Thank you for listening to the podcast. Acts of service, man. That's like real. That's not high on my list. Like I stated on the podcast, acts of service. It seems like I'm a servant. What's up, Jerice, classmate?
Hey, Jerice.
It just feel like I'm kind of like a servant, and I don't know. I just don't feel like
Well, because acts of service is not your love language, it is going to seem foreign to you.
Right.
So doing things that is out of your norm is going to be uncomfortable.
Right.
But it's important for you to understand how your partner receives love, therefore you can give it correctly.
Correct.
So Ashley stated in the podcast that she do things around the house for you and appreciate, to show that she appreciates you by keeping up the house.
Right.
And how you can show her back that you appreciate and notice that she, her hard work is by saying, okay, Ashley, I know you've been working and keeping up with the house and everything. So today, don't worry about the laundry. I'm going to take care of that laundry for you.
She drop it down.
Yeah, because laundry.
Right.
Normally, that's the biggest thing that women hate to do is laundry. So by you recognizing that she has been working hard and she's been keeping up with the things around the house, and for you to say, hey, I know you normally do that.
Right.
I'm going to take care of that today for you. Don't worry about that.
Yeah.
That's so powerful.
Right.
Because not only are you acknowledging that she has been working hard, you are also saying, I know what you do. I appreciate what you do. And you do it so well, but let me do it for you this one time.
Right.
And so that gives her not only a break, but also that makes her more, you can see what it is that she actually do in her day to day, clean up the house. Because once you do laundry, you said dropping dimes. Why? Because laundry ain't no joke. Who want to do that?
I don't want to do that. I want to wash the dishes.
Right.
I cut the yard. That's acts of service, right?
No.
How is that not acts of service?
Cutting the yard is something that you should do anyway. Now, it would be acts of service if Ashley was a person who liked to do gardening and she was more outdoorsy. Right. And so if she kept up, because sometimes women do keep up with the yard work. So if that was something that was part of her role that she naturally just took on, and for you to step in and be like, hey, you know what? I'm gonna cut the grass for you today.
Right. So
I'm gonna edge that. You know what? I'm gonna line it up right there for you.
Right.
How about that? Huh?
So
you gonna like that, are you?
Right. So I'm glad you said roles, because our next episode is gonna be on gender roles. Just kind of wanted to drop that out there. Again, want to give a shout out to my people just joined. Cameron Adele, what's up? Priscilla, hey, I missed you. Larry, Young Potential, okay. Shalita, how you doing? Representing. Thank y'all for chiming in. I want to let y'all know that this is not the podcast. This is just a Wednesday live discussion about the podcast. To get to the podcast, you actually have to you can go to our website, which is loveologypodcast.com, and right here you can easily listen to the episodes. And if you can see right here, the most recent one is 5 love languages. So definitely here is the podcast on here, but but this is where we do a discussion. podcast is like a Sunday service, right?
Yeah.
And
Devotional.
Right. And right here on Wednesdays, we can go back and forth. This is like a Bible study. So I want other people to chime in and matter of fact, everybody that know their love language, go ahead and drop it in the comments. What is your love language? What is your number one love language? Is it acts of service? Is it physical touch? Is it quality time? Is it receiving gifts? What's the other one?
Acts of service, quality time, physical touch.
Physical touch. Receiving.
Words of affirmation.
Words of affirmation. That's mine. I don't know how I forgot that. So if y'all don't know how to get there, you just go to, I'm going to see if I can just pull it up. 5lovelanguages.com, and you could take the test right here. Learn your love language. This is so key. This is so key for people that are dating, for people that are in just a boyfriend and girlfriend relationships, for people that are married. This is key, y'all. And I want y'all to stay tuned. So everybody that's joined, go ahead and share this on your timeline. Here in a few minutes, I'm gonna be giving some giveaways. I'm gonna ask a question that we talked about in a podcast, and I want you to answer it. Whoever can answer it via calling in on Facebook or even in the comments.
Can I participate?
No, you can't participate. You live right here. You know it. You know.
I want to win.
We're going to spin the wheel for you. I'm going to show you, for the people that don't know what the spinning the wheel looks like, this is spinning the wheel. We're going to spin the wheel, and we have some gifts right here. But let's see what's going on. I think I'm still good. Say I'm live down here. Yeah, I see green down here. So if we had some technical difficulties, hopefully everybody is on and back. Something happened, don't know. Lightning strike, whatever. We're back. Hopefully everybody is good. So let's jump right in it. Cherie, we touched on gifts, right? Receiving gifts. Could you elaborate on that a little bit more?
So for gifts, love language, it's not necessarily monetary gifts. It can be gifts like, for instance, if you know that your partner like pens, they collect pens, and and that's their love language is gifts. So buying them a pen when you out in the store that you think that they might enjoy, they're gonna be happy for that. I just take my sister, for example. I know her love language is gifts. So I know that she feels like whenever if I see something that she like and I pick it up, like, hey, Brie, I thought about you. Here, look, I saw this, and I was like, ooh, my sister might like this. It could be something as small as, a Coke, if she like drinking sodas, or
right.
If I see like a peach Fanta and she hadn't had one of those in a while, I said, Brie, look what I got for you. And she just lights up.
Right.
So I didn't mean to call her out, but those are type of gifts. And for instance, if your partner likes plants, if they are a gardener and you see seeds, and you're like, hey, look, I saw this new flower and I thought these new seeds for a flower, I thought you might like it for your garden. Mm-hmm. Those type of gifts. So it's not necessarily monetary gifts. It's gifts that show that you thought about that person. You right. understand things that they're interested in. And when you see things out in public, that lets them know that, hey, not only were they thinking about me, they know exactly what I like, and they're being intentional with their actions by picking out things that they know will specifically resonate with that person. Right. Those are gifts. So you can make gifts. And I like to say that, kind of stepping back into the roles of 5 languages, I think that Gary Chapman did a wonderful job with illustrating what the different love languages are.
Right.
And it's something that I kind of already had in me. I just didn't have a name for them. Mm. And prior to, because I actually read the book, prior to reading, I'm like, yo.
We just took the test and run with it. We're like, oh, this is amazing. Shoot, we don't need no more.
But prior to, even in my marriage, I, was interested in making sure that I did things that was pleasing to my husband. So mm-hmm. before I got married, I was kind of preparing myself. Like, I knew things that I would do for my husband. And so I wanted to be kind of up on it, before we get into it and things don't go right.
Right.
So before I even got to that book, someone suggested the book to me. I kind of knew it from, you can see the 5 love languages, how kids kind of develop what their love languages are. So when you think about babies, your child, like you have a mother and a son, right? And he see his mother getting dressed. What would he say? Oh, Mama, you look so pretty.
Right.
What's that?
That's words of affirmation.
Right. They're outside and they picking flowers. They're gonna do what? They're gonna bring you flowers. That's a gift. And then they'll come. You're sitting on the couch, right? And they're gonna come snuggle up on you, right?
Physical touch.
Or quality time or physical touch.
True that.
Physical touch is when they'll probably play in your hair, rub your back. I mean, so you can see those different things in children as we're growing up. And so that lets you know that we are hardwired with those different type of love languages. Also, a child will try to clean up. Like if they see their parents always cleaning up, they're going to take the broom and try to do something like, look, Mama, look what I did for you.
Right.
Acts of service.
That's true.
So I think that as a child growing up, that's why kids are, and I think that's so divine. That's how God made children, for them to hone in on a parent's love language better than adults actually can. Yeah. And better than adults actually can. So that's why you're like, oh, I just love him. He bring me so flowers. These flowers are so pretty.
Right.
And they're going to, children kind of go through all 5 love languages to determine which one works for them. And so kids, they're not saying it to love. They're really doing it to get their way, So they're going to pour you up with love, and you're going to be more willing to do what it is that they want you to do.
Get that toy.
Yeah.
Okay.
Mom, you look so pretty today. And then what you going to say? You want to go Chuck E. Cheese, baby?
They running game.
Yes. So really, I mean, all in all, love is kind of a game, but you do it. If you use it right, you do it with intention, and that person is going to be undeniable, the love that they're going to have for you.
Right.
So in thinking about that, we grow up and we kind of pick up and kind of form our own love language. Like, so you say your child bring you flowers, and they actually really love flowers. They actually really love flowers. And then so now they like, you know what? That made my mama so happy. I think I love flowers too. I'm going to.
Right.
I think I want flowers too.
Right.
And so that's kind of developing what we like and how we receive love.
Right. See, I've been telling Cherie to go ahead and start her own podcast, but I don't have time. I don't want to I don't have nothing to talk about right now. I'm not ready. You know how long it took us to get this room together? Like,
don't do that.
I mean, come on. Like, come on, it's called analysis paralysis. Go and jump out there. I want to give a shout out to Joshua Henry from LA. Man, thank you for joining in. We got Shakita. I know you got Lene. Danielle joined. Todd. JoJo. What's up, Joe? Reagan, classmate. Tedrick, classmate. Todd, classmate. What's up, y'all?
Hey, everybody.
So, man, share this this live discussion. If y'all have if you know your love languages, go ahead and post them in the chat. Tell us what your love languages are. We're interested to hear what your love language are. So what I want to show you guys is when this is not showing up on my screen. That's showing up something else. Hold on one second. I want to show y'all something real quick. What's going on here? Let's see, 5143. Okay. And let's get this out the way. All right. So this is what I want to show y'all. So the podcast is growing, right? So continue to share this. A lot of people want to know about Loveology and the study of love. We're not experts. Sheree, am I an expert on love? Right? No, I'm not an expert. I'm studying it. This is Loveology. I'm studying this. Me and my wife, we're students to the game, and we want to hear, what some other people, what some of their experience. We're just sharing our experiences of 7 years of marriage. That's all we're doing. We're just sharing our experiences. So this thing is actually been going crazy. So we got a couple of people. You have to make sure you know the difference in what language you give and what language you like to receive. It can be different for sure. It can be different. Hey, Sharita, Bucktown. Love you too, Reagan. So we're growing, man. Just continue to share this thing. This is some of the different countries we're downloaded in. But I'm going to show you what state is leading the charge. And I know I'm in LA, but I got most of my people back home in Arkansas. And Cherie, you in Tennessee. That's great. It should be a little green. Come on, y'all, help me out. You know what? So let's share it on your timeline. Let's give some stuff away real quick. I know y'all came here to do the discussion as well. What's up, Pete? I saw you playing the game yesterday. I shared your stuff. Good stuff. Not monitor only. Spin the wheel. We're gonna spin the wheel, and I have this stuff under control this time. So we're gonna start off with.
I don't think it's fair. I don't get to play.
Nah, you don't get to play. I'm sorry. No, cause you're on point. Clearly. Let me go to Trendy Tees because I want y'all to see. Let me see. TrendyTees.org. TrendyTees.org is a sponsor for the spin the wheel here. All right, we're gonna light this bad boy up. Let's go. Who wants to win some prizes, right? Hey, Katrina, who want to win some prizes today? Let's fire up the song. We're gonna keep it down a little bit. We're gonna keep it down just a little bit. All right. So this is how this works. I'm gonna ask a question, but you have to listen to the podcast. If you haven't listened to the podcast, Jerosa, if you want to spin the wheel, you got to answer the question right, and you got to answer it fast in the comments, right? I have a question cooked up, but I'm curious. Cherie, do you want to ask a question that was in the podcast? So this is how it works. She's going to ask a question. I don't know what she's going to ask, but if you listen to the podcast, you will know what the answer is. Whoever answer it first in the comments will get to spin the wheel, right? Acts of service and words of affirmation. That's a good combination, Priscilla. Mine's is words of affirmation and physical touch. So what question you got cooked up for them?
Okay, let's see. Question from the podcast. Let me think about it for a second.
Okay, well, let's think about it. While she's thinking about it, I'm going to go ahead and again. So I'm going to give y'all what's going on this wheel. So when we spin this wheel, right, this little heart is going to land on some stuff, right? See, I'm going to just do it for right now. I'm just going to spin it. And so this heart is going to land on something. I don't know what it's going to land on. And whoever answered that question right, get this thing. Ooh, if it's nothing, it's a big... So you don't want to land on nothing. I'm glad I got that spin out the way, right? Because I want to give some stuff away to my people. But Trendy Tees, that's on a gold. That's gold because if you land on Trendy Tees, you actually get the prize. You get two prizes. You get a prize from Trendy Tees, a customized shirt, free, and you get a free Loveology shirt as well. So that's definitely what you want to land on. But we have other things. We got phone cases. This is an iPhone case, right? We got socks. We got 20% off. We got a coffee mug, T-shirt, a hat, and these snapbacks are pretty nice. And $5 cash out. Who needs $5 for gas? So we give you a $5 cash out. So that's what this is all about. Remember, you got to be quick on the trigger. Get ready. You got a question for him?
I got a question.
Come on, shoot him a question.
So what did Ashley say? Jason did on their first date that she later thought about and it was captivating to her?
Oh, that's a good one.
Yeah.
Okay, look at Cherie, boy, be listening. So what did I do on our first date that Ashley thought that it was very captivating, right?
And so really, when okay.
Go ahead.
No, because it may tell.
Well, sometimes they need a little.
Okay.
They need a
so
little
when
hint.
she said that, I felt that was the moment that she began to fall in love with you. Yeah.
It wasn't with the looks.
No.
Dang. I thought because I brushed my hair 100 times a day.
Shame. You see all that extra stuff y'all go through for no reason.
Right, because of one of her love languages.
Yes. So when she said that, I was like, wow,
Mm-hmm.
that resonated with me. And I know that would,
right,
would have been impressive.
That's why it's important.
It really is.
To know the person's love language. So let me ask the question again. What did I do, Jason, what did I do for Ashley on our first date that Ashley was very impressed with? can we get somebody to who's going to spin the wheel? Jojo, I thought you wanted to spin the wheel, man. You got to listen to the podcast in order to spin the wheel, right? Can we? Anybody? I missed that part. Oh, Priscilla. You missed that part, but Priscilla. Who? Anybody? Nah, wasn't wash this. Wasn't wash the dishes.
That's a fast date.
Nah,
first date.
It was a date. All right, so I guess I gotta. So we're not getting any responses on that. All right, so we got to give them something easier, right? We did what's my love languages. What's my love language? So last week, right? Because that last week was about communication, and that's part of communication. Pull up a chair. JoJo said thinking. Open the car door. No. You got to be listening to the podcast to get this free stuff now. And how do you do that? You got to go to loveologypodcast.com, or if you're on not Facebook, if you're on YouTube, you go YouTube, you're on YouTube.
SoundCloud,
Spotify. Okay, we got a lot of answers now. Open car doors, switch seats. I have to give it to Todd G. Todd got it. Yeah. Good job, Todd.
That's not fair. Todd shouldn't be able to win either.
Well, Todd, he's not here. You know, for you being a guest, we're gonna bless you with a T-shirt. Yay. Loveology T-shirt. So now Todd actually got it right. You are correct, Todd, and thanks for sharing it. By the way, so yes, I told you was a Cowboy fan. I am a Cowboy fan, Reagan, but I switched seats. So what it was, we was at this restaurant, went on a date, first date, and it was a game on, a football game, a basketball game on, or something. And I said, Ashley, if you don't mind, could we, switch seats so I won't be paying attention to the game and the game would be to my back? And she said, oh, that's so sweet. So that's what I did. He said Todd cheated.
He did.
All right. So that's what it was. I did switch seats. So we're gonna spin this wheel and let's see what Todd gets. So let's get the chant going. All right, let's get the song going. Spin the wheel. Spin the wheel. Todd, hope you don't get nothing. Let's see what you got, Todd. Spin the wheel. Spin the wheel. What you get? What you get? What you get? What you get? An iPhone case. Todd G, winner, chicken dinner. Winner, chicken dinner. Todd got an iPhone case. I think he got an iPhone. You got an iPhone, right? Yeah, I think Todd got an iPhone. So that is awesome. I appreciate you for sharing. Todd gets an iPhone case from Loveology Podcast. JoJo said, tell us the story again. Guess what? You want to hear that story all over again? Go to the podcast and you can hear the introductory episode talks all about that. And I really appreciate y'all joining us on this Wednesday afternoon. Again, we have podcasts drop every Monday. This next week is going to be on, what we're going to be talking about? 8+, my brother. Okay, Todd, you got the 8+. Hey, man, ain't we on like 13, iPhone 13 now? I don't know if we got the 8+ phone case, but it's okay. We're gonna hook you with a Loveology Podcast love case. Can't even talk. Loveology Podcast iPhone case 8+. That's what I was trying to say. Had a little peanut butter in my mouth, but yeah, share the love. I appreciate y'all. We're going to sign out, and I'll catch y'all next time. Share the love. Peace.